Welcome, Raiders fans. This is the Vegas Nation Report for Friday, August 4th, 2017. I'm Bill Bradley, the sports editor of the Las Vegas Review-Journal. This is today's coverage of the Raiders by the RJ. Our beat reporter, Michael Gehlken, is working a lot of angles at the Napa Marriott training camp. First, 3 of the first 4 draft picks did not practice. Amari Cooper missed a second practice in 3 days. Who has the upper hand in the back of a quarterback competition? It's starting to shake out. And what to expect in Saturday's practice. With more details, here's Michael from Napa.
Yeah, not a lot to see out of the Raiders draft class. We knew Gareon Conley was going to miss Friday's practice. He's been dealing with his shin splints, but 2 new additions. Obi Melifonwu, the second-round safety, that was a bit of a surprise, but 4th-round offensive tackle David Sharp, less of a surprise, but probably more important from the standpoint of how it affected practice. The Raiders really are having to audible because they are shorthanded on the offensive line. They already have Donald Penn holding out because of wanting a new contract. So you have Marshall Newhouse, the projected week 1 starter at right tackle, moving to left tackle. Then you have Vidal Alexander working at right tackle, and it's supposed to be David Sharp as a backup right tackle because he wasn't out there. Jalen Ware, the 7th-round pick, was there in his place. So just a bit of a mess on Friday, but the Raiders got through it. Bill, as you said, Amari Cooper for the second time in 3 practices, not on the field participating for the Raiders. Unclear exactly what the ailment is for the Raiders star wide receiver, although he was wearing a sleeve over his left leg, so perhaps that is some clue. But either way, right now, no indication this is overly serious. Probably more likely that the club is simply being careful with Cooper given his importance to this team. One thing we're continuing to watch is the quarterback competition, but maybe it's not really much of one. EJ Manuel and Connor Cook are competing for the number 2 job behind Derek Carr, but all impressions so far is that this is EJ Manuel's job. On Friday, the Raiders concluded their practice with an 11-11 period, and you had the 1s go with Derek Carr leading the starters, you had the 2s go with EJ Manuel with the 2s, and then just when you thought Connor Cook was going to get some reps, whistle blows, practice over. It's been that kind of a feeling so far in camp where the Raiders seem to have a pretty strong idea who their number 2 quarterback is. It's not Connor Cook. It does appear to be EJ Manuel. Granted, preseason games haven't started yet, but that's what it's looking like so far. We'll be keeping our eye on a number of storylines that are developing. That includes the mixing up of reps in the secondary. Rayon Borders, undrafted rookie cornerback from Duke, was working at the first-team nickel cornerback. Derek Carr, very impressed with number 31, saying that he sees that number all over film whenever he's reflecting on practice in his hotel room. And beyond Borders, we want to keep an eye on the starting outside corner spot. Sean Smith, who we all expect to be there week 1, even though he's coming off of a disappointing 2016 campaign, he was working with the 2s on Friday. TJ Carey was working with the 1s. Way too early to read into that, but nonetheless, on Saturday, Bill, that's one of the things we'll be keeping an eye on.
Thanks, Michael, and thanks for watching from the sports editor of the Review-Journal, Bill Bradley. For more of our coverage of the Raiders, go to reviewjournal.com/Raiders or follow us on Twitter at @NFLInVegas. You can always find my Raiders tweets by using the hashtag LasVegasRaiders, one word. Have a pleasant weekend.